Hello. In this video I will show how to make a Sidedrawer app in App Inventor. So I'll show here what how the app looks like. So I call this app for Travelguide, and I have an image of Burj Khalifa here and in Dubai, and I made a little menu button in the left corner. And when I press that, the menu slides in from left, and you can choose your destination. And when you click the menu button again, the menu will close. And so this is a little app, navigation app, where you can customize your content yourself and put more menu buttons in as you please. So I'll show how to make this in Thunkable, and let's get started. So I'll close this and go into Thunkable. And I've made a new app here, and I'll start by changing something on the screen. So I'll hide the status bar, and I'll hide the title bar, and I set the the background color to blue. And I actually made some concept sketch that'll show how to set up this Sidedrawer. So you can see here I have the Sidedrawer-menu outside the visible area, which is the green. The green area is the main screen with the menu button and the title. And inside or below the menu and the title, we have the orange horizontal arrangement, which contains the push arrangement, which I'm using to push in the menu. We have the menu, and then we have content A inside this magenta vertical arrangement. And content A, content B, and content C we can close and set visible and non-visible by clicking the button A, B, and C. And you can of course extend with D, E, F, G, and so forth if you like. So the content A, B, and C are what's called vertical scrollable arrangements. So you can put content in this one which you can scroll in. And the width of the orange horizontal arrangement you can see up here. It's in total, it actually disappeared up in top here, I don't know. Oh, here it is. In total it says 250%. So that's the 70% the width of the menu bar, 100% of the content, main content, and 70% to the right, where we can push all the content when we show the menu. So I have also made the hierarchy visible here in from Thunkable's hierarchy lists. So here I have notified how to set the arrangement alignment, and the hierarchy of the arrangements. So let's see if we can manage this. So if we go back here, we can see the top the top one arrangement is with a menu button and an image, which is a title. So I'll start with that. So I'll pull in a layout, horizontal arrangement, and I set the width to fill parent. And in this one we need the button for our menu button, and to the right we need an image. So I upload my file for the menu button. Let's see, you have it here. And I upload the file for title. And then I assign the the image to these two elements. And I set the size to 44 pixels. And I delete the text. Then I set the background color to none. And this one I pick the top bar. Okay, and this one I set align to left. Okay, that's the first start here. So down here we can see the next thing we have. That's the vertical arrangement. And let's look in the concepts. So this is actually let's see. I actually made a little fault here because the green is underneath the title and the menu bar. So the green box goes here and contains the orange horizontal arrangement. So let's put in what was it? It's the green is a vertical arrangement. And yeah, actually it doesn't matter because it contains this one. So yeah, but let's make it like I've made it here. So the vertical arrangement, which we set to fill parent in width and height, like that. Okay, so this is the green thing here, and also here, and it's set to center, and that's by default in Thunkable. That is the horizontal alignment. So in this one we put the orange one, which is a horizontal arrangement. And this should be, let's see, this I call horizontal arrangement slide container, and it should be centered. So I rename it. and I type it the width it should have, which is 250% of the width of the screen size. So I'll explain that in a while. So I also set the height on this one to fill parent, and actually I also set the the width to fill parent, but I'll change that in the block editor to the 250%. And why is it 250%? That was the orange one. It was because we need place or room space to be able to push the menu in and to push the content out to the right. So we have to set that. But in the orange one, we have 1, 2, 3, actually the magenta, 1, 2, 3 vertical arrangements. You can see here they are named vertical arrangements. So in this one, I can draw in 3 vertical arrangements, and they should stack in horizontal like this. So it's this one, which should have a size of 0 from start. This one should have the size of 75% of the width of the screen, and this magenta one should have a size of 100%. So this one has a height of fill parent and a width of 0. And this one, which we should name vertical arrangement menu /_75. And this one I'll name VA push 75. And the last one this one. I haven't named that, but this should be a center, and the menu should be left, so left aligned. So we'll just change this to left aligned, and this one doesn't have any name. So I set the width of the menu to 75%. And the height to fill parent. And this one, I set the height also to fill parent, and the width I first set to fill parent here, but in let's see, is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. So in the menu, I can put my content. So I have a label and 3 buttons. And actually in this version I would like to have also a little button to close the menu. So I'll make a layout here in the top, which I set to fill parent. And I put in a label, which I call menu. And then I put in another label, next to this, and I'll just use this to space my, so I'll set the width to fill parent like this, and then in the right I need a button, and that should contain a left chevron. White, so I'll use this. So I set the width and the height to 44 pixels. Like that. And then I need 3 buttons. This one we call Dubai. London. And Mallorca. I just picked some random destinations. And I set the text alignment to left on these buttons. Like that. Okay. So let's see how it looks on so for this one I actually want to put in a background image, so I upload a file here. And then I'd like to set the background color on this one to none, and the color on this one to white, like this, and the color on these I'll put to blue. And then I'll set the text to white. Like this. And I think I'll raise the text font size to 18. Okay, so, and you could put more content in your menu here if you like, but for now this is good. So I rename this close menu button, and this one I could rename to menu button. Yeah, and this is good. So what do we have next here? We have the vertical arrangement, which contains it's the magenta one, and it contains 3 vertical scroll arrangements. So let's put those in, and for now we can close or hide the menu like that. So in layout, we pick vertical scroll arrangements, three of those. And what have I named those? VSA Dubai, and it's aligned to left. VSA London and VSA Mallorca. And this should all be left. Yes, and they all should be fill parent. And I just put an image in each, but you can put text and description of your contents in it as well. So, but just for this demonstration, I put an image in each, and upload. So I have one for Dubai here. And one for London. I'll just pause and upload the last one. Okay, now I have uploaded the 3 images and I'll assign them. So and I set the width and height to fill parent. Okay, and those 2, Mallorca and London, I'll hide. So it was the image I hide. It's the arrangement I want to hide. So I pick this vertical scroll arrangement London and hide that. And so like that. So we only have the vertical scrollable arrangement Dubai visible here. And now we are ready to go into the block editor. So we have a menu here, which takes over 75% of the screen when it's open. And when it's closed, it's out to the left here. So that's what we're going to animate in the block editor. So I just need one thing more, and that's a clock to be able to and I set that to 100 milliseconds, and I disabled the timer from start. So let's go into the block editor. And here I'll start by making 3 global variables. First one I call, it's a Boolean menu open, and I set it to false. And the second one is the width, so I call it push width, meaning how much do we want to push for the menu. And I set it by initial to 0. We have to calculate it as 70% of the width of the screen. So we do that in the screen initialize. And the last variable is speed of how fast we want our menu to come in from the left. And I'll set that to 25. Okay, so when the screen initializes, we want some things to happen. I want to set the visibility of our push. If we, like I've done now, the push arrangement, I want to set it visible if we have set it to non-visible. So I'll set it to true here. Yeah, and we set the width of it to 0, so we are sure that that it's closed when we start. And then I calculate. Oh, it was the wrong one. I calculate this push width to 75% of the screen width. And then I set the width of the slide container, which is orange here. I have to set that to 250% of the screen width, so we do the same as up here. And just type 2.5 here instead. And then I set the height to the height of the screen, just so we have that to update here. Like that. Then we need to set up the animation for the clock. So when the clock fires, we start that when we push the menu button. So we have to check if it's supposed to open the menu, or if the menu is fully loaded. So I have to make a condition here where I ask if the width of the push container is less than the push width. So that I'll look for. And I actually want to add one speed, so it's in the loop we have one ahead, one frame ahead, so to speak. So I'll grab the width of my push container and add the speed, and I'll check if it's less than the global push width, which we calculate up here. And if that's true, then I want to grow my push container. So I'll add to the width, and I'll add the speed. So it's this one. Else, if we reach the maximum size, then we'll set the size to the actual. So it stays at the size we like. And then I'll disable the clock. So it stops running. And then I like to set up my two buttons. So the first one is my menu button, and the second one is my close menu button. And I would like to make a procedure that I can call in those, and I call this toggle menu. And for the easy part, I just use that in both here. So I'll need to check if the menu is open or not. So if the menu is closed, then we enable the timer. Then we want to open the menu. Else, we want to close the menu. So I'll set the width to 0. I just do it in one. I close it immediately. You can make your own animation where it slides in again. And then I'll set the boolean to false. Because now it's the menu is not open. And last, I need to set up my menu actions. So when we click A, we want to show content A and hide B and C. And when we click B, we want to show B and hide A and C, and so forth. So that's the 3 buttons we have here, button 3, 4 and 5. And we should of course name them properly, but for now I'll just use these names here. So I'll want to set this one visible up here. So true, and duplicate this and choose London and set that to false, and Mallorca here I set to false. And then I'll duplicate this. It's faster to do like this. So Control C, Control V. So 4, 5, true, false, true, false. Okay. So now we have the block we need here. I hope I didn't forget anything. So let's try and test. So I'll just reset my connection here. And let's see. Here we have Dubai, and I click the menu and nothing shows, but we actually got the animation happening. But I've got something, so I have to go and check the block editor again. Let's check in here. Did we Okay, I'm back, and I found 2 bugs that I need to check or change. So in this one, we have to enable the visible so we can see the menu. That's why we didn't see it. And the second bug was in here. I forgot to put in the global menu. When it's fully open, we have to set this one, the boolean, we have to set that to true. So I'll put that in here. So we get an when we can toggle next time if it's open, we can close it. So let's try and see again. And so now it works, as you can see. And if I click on London and close, we have London image here. And if we click on Mallorca, we get the Mallorca image. Of course, I can't see the full images, so I'll have to change. I think I have to change the the image here, so it's, I'll try and change it to automatic here. It's better. And let's see London. I'll also change that to automatic on the width. And yeah, and I'll do that for Mallorca as well. And let's see. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it should be on the width instead, so we can see the whole image. Let's try that. You can also set a fixed size of your images. Just try this, so it fill out in the width. Like that. So let's see. Now, it actually is better to set the as I had before, the height to fill parent and the width to automatic. So, and then probably scale image. Let's try that. Yes. And then I'll set the width of my buttons, so I'll set that to 50% of the screen width, so they get an equal size. And that should be it. So now when the screen updates, and we have the screen updates. So here we have the. So of course you could put a little spacer in between the buttons. But now we can actually see the full image when I use the scale image to fit. So we have London and Dubai. Okay, thank you. Hope you can use this. Bye.